Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to do my first Marvel Legends review on a 12-incher here. We have the Marvel Legends 12-inch Thor figure. And man, oh man, he is a very pretty looking figure. I am very impressed. Got a few gripes. He is a used figure, but I was already expecting everything that came along. I was well aware or told by the previous owner what all was going on with him, so I'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, definitely a great aesthetic to him. I love the big cloth cape. It's nice, big, flowing looking texture and everything. But yeah, it's a very awesome figure. I am super excited to have him. So we're going to go ahead and take him off his stand here. Get out of here. Before we get into the video, I would like to ask that you guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Before the video gets started, I am getting ready to start doing some raffles here in a bit, maybe like another month or two or whatever. Once I get my subscribers up a little bit, you guys have the opportunity or a chance, once you get into the raffle, to win figures like the Legacy Metroplex figure, figures like VHS Cyclops here, and several different things. I will be throwing into the raffle for you guys to win, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications and updates as well. And we'll go ahead and get to the figure. So, as always, we're going to do a quick look at the packaging here. Got a big old Marvel Legends package here. Yep. Gonna try to see if we can slide the camera out just a little bit more. Big, huge window box here. Got the Marvel Legends logo right there on the bottom. Got Thor right there on the side. Some obligatory messages and everything on the side. On the bottom anyway. Got some artwork right there of the figure. Got some more artwork on the back. It's coming off as a I got my light shining on it. It's got like a kind of a rainbow effect, kind of bouncing off the art right there. You guys can see it's like kind of a marbling kind of rainbow look going through. More artwork right there. The figure on the side, on the back. Alternate artwork on the other side. So yeah, and this box is pretty big, pretty impressive. I love it, love it. So, set that down to the side. No read-ups or anything on it, unfortunately. Let's take a close look at this guy and do some quick comparisons. Man, he is just ginormous. I just love the hugeness of him. He's very good looking. I love the detail, the art, the sculpt and everything. Nice guy, nice veiny look going on, the biceps and everything, and his shoulders, and the torso looks pretty nice. Loving this cape, like really loving this cape. Love the flowy look for it. Like you can just kind of like have it resting behind him in different poses and different positions. So he's a little loose as far as like legs and footwork goes, but it's not hard to get him to stand. Just, you know, just this guy in particular, probably this copy just in particular. But yeah, let's go ahead and do some comparisons real fast. First up, we have the Marvel Legends 12-inch Captain America right there. These guys, I believe Thor is a little bit taller, as he should be. Kind of put these guys back to back so you can see the height difference. Yeah. So Thor is a little bit taller, as he should be. About 6'5" or 6'6" or whatever, compared to Steve Rogers, who's like 6'2". Just throwing numbers out there. I don't know their exact heights, but I'm assuming that's where they would probably fall in at. Then you have the everybody knows the short guy, 5'3" Wolverine right there. The 12-inch version of him. They look very good as well together. And then the moment we've all been waiting for. Slide into the sides to get a little space here. We have the Marvel Legends 12-inch Hulk figure. Man, the two big muscle heads, whatever, of the Avengers team. Man, they just definitely overpower the shot. These guys are huge. I love it. I freaking love it. They just look amazing together. Definitely something I could love. I would love to set these guys up on my display. Once I get a display going for these guys, I don't have a current 12-inch display that's ready to go right now, but I will be working on one. So I bring him out. And let's take a look at some of the accessories it comes with. Guys, this guy surprisingly comes with some pretty decent accessories. It comes with an alternate hammer that's kind of like translucent blue effect. like it's, you know, getting ready to power up or call down lightning. Would have been a cool point if they went ahead and added in actual like lightning effect or something like that wrapped around this hammer. Then it comes with alternate head sculpt. And as I mentioned to you guys before, this figure is a used figure, so the guy did tell me about what was going on with him a little bit. He had some red dye from the cape came off onto his hair a little bit. So how it was sitting probably on the shelf for a while. So it's not a big deal or anything like that, because based on exactly how he's sitting or whatever, you wouldn't be able to really tell, unless you like really looked at him, that there's a red dye on his hair. But nevertheless, and both heads come with hair swappability. Like you can take the hair off of this head and place it on that head, so that way you just have him without his helmet, because the helmet itself comes off, but he gets left with a very smooth looking kind of texture underneath his helmet, so that way you can swap these head sculpts out with a different hairstyle. So you can have his bearded face with the helmet, or a bearded face with just the hair, or a smooth face with the helmet and whatnot. So yeah, definitely very nice feature to have for a 12-incher. And of course you can just pop that right back in. Not very tight on mine, but it's no big deal. I can probably just put like some maybe, I don't know, maybe like a nail polish or something like that in there just to kind of make it a little bit tighter as far as it sliding in there. But other than that, very cool feature. And it comes with a set of alternate hands. He has one grip hand already equipped, and he has a set of fist hands, of down to business hands, and of course the other grippy hand for the other side. Both hands have the dice rolling effect. Well, both grip hands have the dice effect for him to wield his hand as he's wielding now. Wield his hammer as he's wielding it now with the up and down motion like that. So of course you can get him into this pose. So that's always nice to have. Oops. I'll put his helmet back on just for a second here. And yeah, that's all it comes with as far as accessories. But it is a nice load of accessories. So definitely worth the pickup. Like I said, he is a little bit loose, but it's not a big deal because it's, you know, I'm not going to be moving around a whole lot on my shelves. My shelves are pretty stable, kind of screwed to the wall, so they're kind of just he's going to get up there and stay there for a little while. But man, let's get a closer look at him. He's very highly detailed, like I mentioned before. I think I paid maybe about $75 or so from the private seller that I got him for. If you guys can find him for less than that, I'm telling you right now, you might want to go ahead and get him. It's a great addition to a 12-inch collection. Because I remember the Icons back in the day. I was a kid when the Icons figures came out, so I wasn't able to get any of them. But definitely a great modern update on 12-inch figures. I wish they would go ahead and continue these guys. And he does have like a little bit of red dye coming off onto his shoulders a little bit, on the back of his tricep from the cape. But like I said, not a very big deal. I'm not mad about it at all. I'm glad to just have this figure. If anything, what I may consider doing maybe in a little while, a couple of months, maybe a year or so, maybe sell this figure and get another one with like a fresher one with tighter joints and less dye spillage. But yeah, let's get down to the figure, look at some brass tacks and see what he can do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take his helmet off this part. Might swap his hair out. Put his regular hair on just so I don't have to look at that. There we go. Alright, as far as articulation goes, his head looks up about that far. It is hindered, of course, by the hair, but if you remove the hair, of course, it might get a little bit more out of him. No, kind of just stops right there. Looks down about that much. Gets side to side motion. Not a whole lot of head tilt, just an ever so small smidget head tilt. Shows him about to the side that much. Yeah, stops right there. Spins all the way around. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. They've been in that far, of course, so you guys can see. Wrist swivel with the up and down motion on the fist hands, and of course, as I mentioned before, the dice rolling motion on the other side with the grip hands. So that's nice. Then he has a torso articulation that comes in two-part. The upper torso cut right here. You get a little You get a bit of a wobbling motion out of it and back and forth, so you can crunch back that far. In addition to that, he does have the ab crunch right there that helps him to crunch back further and crunches forward pretty far. So yeah, good range of motion right there. And then he does have waist cut, I believe. Does he? No, it stops right there. So his waist articulation, as far as like twisting motions, up here in the top part of the torso. So he does not have a waist cut. Nope. Of course, he does have the, as mentioned before, the lower abdominal cut or crunch right there that helps him out as far as bending forward and backwards. He has a big, loose torso skirt here deal, plastic, soft plastic, so you can kind of move it out of the way, get him to kick out a little bit. He kicks out, yeah, if I can get the skirt out of the way that far, so pretty good range right there. You can do a happy jump. Kicks forward that far. Upper thigh cut. Doesn't really kick back much, just kind of stops right there at his butt. Double jointed knees. It bends in that far. So nice. And he has a boot cut as well. The boot cut is kind of stiff on this one, but yeah, it's there. He has up and down motion on the foot as well as ankle pivot. So nice. So you do get a good range of articulation and movement for this guy. He looks awesome. Man, just muscle tone, musculature, everything. It's just great. If you guys can find him for the price of about $75 or less, I'd say go ahead and pick him up, especially if you are an enthusiast of the 12-inch scale. Okay, so this loose piece right here around the side of his skirt, so that you can use it to hang millinery in as well for storage and whatnot. Let's see if it can work the other way. See if I can kind of like have it just hanging right there like that. Yeah, that works. You can just have it hanging on the side of his thigh like that. So yeah, pretty cool. Have a storage spot for meal in there. So he can be like his relaxed sort of pose, like he's just standing there having a conversation. But yeah, other than that, guys, he's a pretty awesome figure. I definitely highly recommend him. Like I said before, pretty much everything you would possibly want as far as having a Thor figure, and of course the interchangeable face and hair sculpts. Just really just icing on the cake, because now you can put the other hair on the other face and have that option available for you. Bringing these guys back in just because they look so good together. 12-inch Wolverine cap and the big guy here. Put you in the back. 12-inch Hulk. Oh, Thor's kind of in the way of his face there. But yeah, these guys definitely look great together. Very awesome look. Very good, great, awesome aesthetic right there. Sorry for all the stuttering and everything. I'm just kind of tired right now. Just got off work. Well, getting ready to go to work, to be honest with you. And still tired. But still, yeah, guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. Comment, subscribe, so you can get updates and notifications as far as the raffle I got coming up. And as always, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Later.